want to run.
You can't fight the power of Gervonta Tank Davis. What a scintillating display. Well, you question Deontay Wilder's power. The proof is in the banana pudding as he just turned the lights out.
Cool boy Stephen Fulton Jr.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skill, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Hayes.
You can't fight the power of
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez!
The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Hayes.
Man, yo, what up, man? We back with another episode, man. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. I didn't even expect to go live tonight. I didn't expect it. But we gotta go live and talk about this Negro activity, this ridiculousness that we just seen happen in the sport of boxing. And to talk about it, I gotta bring one of the individuals I got a lot of love and respect for. My OG is in the building, man. Christian legend. My big homie prize fighter is in the building as well. We just gonna start this thing up, and here we go. Mm-hmm. This is STN, as Chris would tell you, STN Uncensored. We ain't worried about fuck all that shit. We gonna say around here. What did we just watch happen? We watched Keyshawn Davis bust weight. We watched that man in his hometown having Michael Vick, Allen Iverson, the stars and the celebrities. And if you go listen to any of his interviews, he always say the stars and they gonna be out there. And they pulled up and showed up for the brother. Shout out to my brother Teacher in the building as well. And now we got this man, they done jumped after Kelvin Davis get hands put on him. He got whooped in that fight. 95 is one of the most ridiculous scorecards I done heard in a long time. Shout out to my brother, the Master Debater Free. 95, one of the worst scorecards I've ever heard. We watched this man get whooped on, and then they jumped the man. What are we doing in this sport? Hey, we're gonna pass this thing around, and y'all know I'll be long-winded with it anyway. So let's do things the right way. We got my brother. The OG is in the building. Crush the legend. Give me your thoughts on this Negro activity that we're seeing right now.
Man, shout out to the panel and the chat. This is some bitch ass shit, man. This was one of the most bitch ass moves I've seen from men or so-called men in my life. We're in a gladiator sport, and you got some punk ass Cinderella ass dudes pulling up their goddamn thongs, getting all Ralph Tresvant sensitive and Carl Thomas and all that because somebody lost a damn fight. Well, you know, you're supposed to be a man and running back in the ring. Then you miss weight. You pump fake the whole thing. You's a big fraud. You know, the curtain is closed on this dude. The jig is up. So I want to hear all this, the coming of the Davis brothers. You know, 2 out of the 3 need to be slapped. That was some hoe ass crap, bro. That was some bitch ass shit. And anybody that's defending them, come and see me. I got moist meter for your ass. So I ain't gonna hold this up. I'm gonna pass to my brother prize fighter, man.
real quick, the moist meter is on point. I need to see it being used now. I want to see it being utilized, OG. The moist meter is on point, I think. But Prize, we just seen some and I said it on BBO show. I asked for permission at that time. I ain't got to ask for permission on my damn show. We seen some whole ass shit from the individuals, the Davis brothers. We seen whole shit happen. What's your thoughts on it, Bryce?
I mean, that was some sucker shit. I mean, that was completely just bad. You go in the fight, you lose the fight. First, let's start with Keyshawn. He lost the belt on the scale. You got Vic and Allen Iverson out there. People showed up. Virginia don't, like I said, Virginia don't got a lot going on. They don't got no professionals. Somebody mic is bad.
I got you. I'll put it. I'm muting everybody. So if I mute you, don't take it as disrespect. I'm muting everybody.
No.
Go ahead.
But yeah, Virginia don't got a lot of stuff going. Shout out Virginia, but they don't got a lot of stuff. They don't got no sports team. They like Keyshawn really could have something going there, and he blew it. And then his brother go into the fight, lose the fight. The judge that had a 95-95 should be investigated by the FBI and never ever should judge again.
That's a fact.
It wasn't even close. I gave Davis 2 rounds. Then they go in the back. Next thing you know it, Dub right side's calling the main event Abdullah Mason, and I had to interrupt him like, yo, they just jumped him. Like, he got a major knot on his head. Then the footage comes out of them just. If you look like me, it's not a good look. ESPN put up money. They wasted money. The whole night was a wash. Except for Abdullah Mason and the kid that won, and Albright. Other than that, it's a wash for production. Like we said, the venue, everything, just a wash. And they showed their true colors, and then they jumped the man. That was the most whole shit that I seen in boxing in a long time. I don't want to hear nothing about Devin Haney suing somebody for PEDs. That's real. Yo, they went and jumped him, bro. Lumped his shit up. Knotted the shit out of his forehead, dog. Lumped him. And that just made people that look like me look bad. It looked like it was just complete pandemonium and chaos. And at the end of the day, that was some sucker shit from Keyshawn and his brothers. Y'all some hoe ass Virginia niggas. And I ain't gonna say that, but y'all some hoe ass VA niggas, bro. That wasn't right, bro. Y'all jumped that man. That's some sucker shit.
We got 2 drops, and we got a couple drops for them, man. We got to go ahead and give the Davis brother. We got to give them the right drops on this channel right here. This is the first one right here.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
The fuck is wrong with you? Who the hell raised y'all? Hold on, wait a minute.
This is outrageous. Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
That's all we can say. That's some bullshit. It's outrageous. It's nonsensical. Let me get my brother teaching here. Teach. Did you see? First off, did you see the fights? I know you seen the fights. You watch all the fights like I watch them. But what's your thoughts on the Davis brothers jumping this brother after Kelvin got hands put on him? What's your thoughts on it?
Man, moist meter, man. Like, if anybody agrees with this, as Chris said, you got to bring out that moist meter. I mean, I don't have to say too much, man, because, Crush just said it all about how they behave. Price Fighter said it all about the event. And, I mean, the only thing that I want you to do again, Dub, is do those 2 drops again.
Let me get, I got you. Give me a second real quick.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
This is outrageous. Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
It's some bullshit. Matter of fact, we're gonna take it to the extreme right here.
You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
That's how we're looking at the Davis brothers.
Straight like that.
That's how we're looking at the Davis brothers. Don't you smoke crack? Matter of fact, get what? This is how we look at it.
Well, let me ask you this: who was the best boxer ever, in your opinion? I know you're a boxing expert.
Me.
You? You're the best boxer ever?
Mm-hmm.
Well, who'd win in a fight, you or Mayweather?
Me.
Okay. You're better than Mayweather. Okay.
Yeah.
You or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson is a He's scared of me.
Seriously.
This is how we're looking at the Mason brothers right now. Excuse me, not the Mason, the Davis brothers. Excuse me. The Mason brothers are looking good. Abdullah looked fantastic tonight. Shout out to him. The Davis brother, this is embarrassing. Let me pass it around. Be free. What did we just see happen? Free, are you in the building? You're on mute. Now we come back to my brother.
What's up?
There we go.
Hey, I gotta call it how I feel. These are a bunch of bitch ass niggas, and I say niggas because that's how they act. They act like straight up niggas, and that's one of the reasons why people look at our culture the way they do, because you don't know how to act when you're in public. You don't know how to act when you get first faced with adversity. And you have nobody to blame but yourself of the backlash that comes behind this. You can't blame nobody. You can't say, oh, they been too hard on them. No, they get everything that's coming to them. Everything that's coming to them, they get it. Because they did it. It wasn't nobody else. It was them. Keyshawn don't know how to be a professional, and your brothers don't know how to take a loss. So it is what it is. I like I said, I was one of those guys that liked to watch Keyshawn fight because he was exciting. Right now, I don't care to see him. I hope they get banned for 2 years. I hope they get banned from the sport for 2 years. Hit them where it hurts. They like to fight where you ain't gonna be able to fight professionally. You ain't getting paid for it. It is what it is.
I ain't mad at it. Mr. Chapman, welcome to the show, Mr. Chapman. You know, I got a lot of love and admiration for you, like I do with all my brothers. But, Mr. Chapman, what did we see tonight?
You saw absolute pandemonium. What you saw was a city been putting together everything possible to support, to celebrate, and to shine a spotlight on one of their favorite sons and his family. Like I said, they didn't give brother keys to the city. They didn't name streets after him, days after him. And unfortunately, this looked like the scene in Higher Learning. And like my man HB said, their mom was there. How embarrassed is she that this happened while she was there? And it's no way to wash this clean, unfortunately. So now we got to see how it transpires from this point forward. What will be the ramifications? What will be the penalties? And will this man ever really have a fight again? We know that they're never going to bring a fight event back to that state, because this was their favorite son. This was the people that even the star of stars came out to celebrate and see and to witness. This man didn't have enough respect for them to lose 2 pounds. He gained 2. Then he goes out there and eats snacks on TV. And I guess they had him to the point where he was so revved up that he had to work off the energy after the fact, when his brother, who had the opportunity to redeem himself. Shout out to the younger brother. The younger brother held himself accountable in the ring. I'm not gonna lump him in there because Marky Dan said he didn't even get into the skirmish neither, and he actually held his court in the ring, man, and he put on for the city. And shout out to the young brother Abdullah Mason, who did what Keldon could not, and that's put on for his city. So shout out to my guy Abdullah. You shined in the brightest stage for you, man. You was definitely a headliner.
Let me bring my brother in. My brother Melly is in the building. Melly, did you see the fight tonight? Did you see the skirmish that took place after?
Yo, you can hear me?
You crispy.
Yeah.
All right, salute everybody. Yeah, this weekend has been pretty disappointing because just like I'm sure everybody was, we was looking forward to that Edwin and Keishan Keyshawn fight, but
Facts.
you know, it is what it is. But I feel like, you know, Keyshawn was on the rise or whatever. I feel as though every time these dudes get so close to, you know, stardom and you know, they didn't feel like they arrived already. And he couldn't even sustain what he didn't even have. So I know these white people like Bob and them be looking like, damn, every time we give these niggas a chance, they can't even. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of disappointing to be honest, bro.
Every time we give you a chance,
it's just disappointing because
disappoint us. Go ahead.
we want multiple stars. You know, we want multiple stars of our color and stuff like that. We want them to do well and succeed, but they don't even want it for themselves. So it's just kind of disappointing. And yeah, and Abdullah Mason, he did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do. But yeah, that's all I got.
Hey, Marky, we see Negro activity tonight. What's your thought? And I know, being from the area that you're at and the conversation me and you have on a regular basis, what's your thought on the Negro activity?
I said it on the last stream, and we can cuss over here, but throw the whole fucking family away. Throw all them niggas in the garbage. Even that little nigga Keon, I don't care. Like, he probably a cab driver in the making, like his oldest brother, Keldon, or whatever the hell that bastard's name is. Get these guys the hell up out the sport. I don't want to ever see another DB, whatever the hell they call themselves. I don't ever want to see it again. DB, I don't care, Dub. I don't care. I don't never want to repeat that abbreviation again.
Well,
in my
look,
life.
hey, real quick, I don't
I'm
mean to interrupt. Real quick,
No, don't cut him off. Let him finish.
no. They're saying that he wasn't jumped.
What you say?
Albright is saying that it's not like what we think. I'm watching the interview he's saying that Keyshawn headbutted him, and then one of them.
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
I just want to say that.
Who's the interview with? We'll pull it up.
Fight Hub. I'm sorry.
Fight Hub. I got you. Let's pull it up and listen to what the brother says here, because we want to be accurate. Go ahead, Marky.
No, but I was just saying, throw the whole family away. Keyshawn Davis, he is a fucking fraud. He's a con man. Okay? This guy sat up there on that stage knowing that his mother couldn't make fucking weight. Knowing that people like me still had that little ember, that little candle, that little small spark of faith left in boxing. I took that little spark and I pushed it towards Keyshawn. I thought he was gonna make this fight. He's just like all the rest of these fucking dudes. He just added himself to DuckTales. This is just another DuckTales. This fucking guy is a fraud. I don't ever want to see him again. And then, you know what? God don't like ugly. Your bitch mother scun down up there, smiling on the scale, flexing. So you know what Samson said? Man, fuck that shit. We're not renegotiating no fight. No fight. And you don't get paid. Then you want to sit up there, styling and profiling, eating popcorn, like your ass didn't just embarrass the whole city. Fucking Allen Iverson was about to walk you out. Michael Vick was about to walk you out. The mayor of the city just gave you the key. All three of them was about to walk you out. Bro, and you up there like this shit is some type of joke. Then your brother go in there and get his ass kicked. Y'all don't even have the fucking decency. Y'all don't have the decency to say, okay, man, family unit, this was a bad weekend. Let's pack it in. Let's go have some dinner. Let's have a good time. We're all here. We're all alive. We got we can't say we got money. We got Keldon's money. And we got the younger one's money. We ain't get Keyshawn's money. That nigga, he ain't get paid for nothing. Throw the whole family away. And then, that's the most lame shit I done ever seen in a long time.
Hey, real quick.
You decide, but just the last part. What happened in the air Albright? Lame. I agree with D3. They should be about the sport for at least a year. I hear echo. They should be about the sport. Period. I don't want to see these boys again.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Harrison Barnes, my brother, the voice of reason, is in the building. Harrison, did you see the fight tonight? And what's your thoughts on? We're about to play the interview. We're not going to show the feed, but we're going to play the sound clip of the interview. But Harrison, what was your thoughts on the whole situation that we seen the Negro activity tonight? What was your thoughts on it?
It was embarrassing by person. Like, I mean, the country's so polarized, and folks is looking at each other.
Can y'all hear the echo?
Yeah, somebody got an echo. It ain't me.
Excuse me. If y'all just mute yourself, we ain't got to worry about the echo. So just everybody mute up when anybody talking. And we ain't got to worry about it. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah. The way the country's polarized. And folks looking at each other and like taking racism all books and that. And then you go out and act like a whole untrained Negro, right? It's just bad. The whole night. Your mom walks mother to the ring.
I'm sorry.
They got it on.
You out of order, man. You out of order.
Nah, I think Harrison got to go out and come back in.
No, Harrison is good. I can hear him fine.
Nah, he gotta get
I can't. Well, maybe it's me.
This is the echo.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Everybody has an echo.
I'm on mute.
No, I think it's you had the video up there. There's an echo.
You got going.
All right, hold on. Let me do things the right way. Maybe I'm out of order. Let me see if I can fix it real quick. Give me a second. I apologize to y'all.
I apologize.
Let's do it this way right here. Do that. Do this right here. Do y'all still here? Y'all still here?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, we good now.
Yeah, that was you.
It for sure wasn't me. I left the panel.
It was the guy that
I still hear the echo.
Nah, that's still.
Sound like we about to start a new mixtape.
JJ Clue.
You gotta get the audio, and then
DJ Khaled.
We might have to throw the whole stream away.
Y'all echo? Y'all still hearing it?
Yeah.
It don't come from you. It's the rest of us when we talk.
Yeah, it's not you. I think you got later.
Well, let's do this. Let's see if I take that down right there. If I stop sharing, do y'all hear it now?
Oh.
No.
No, it's gone now.
All right, so it's the video. So what I'll do is I'll let y'all cook first, and then when I play the video, I'm gonna just tell y'all to shut the hell up, so we can play that.
You gonna tell me shut the hell up respectfully?
Come on, Mark.
Yo, but bring Harrison back up though.
No, we got it. We got it.
Bring Darth Vader back up. My bad.
We in order. Go ahead, my brother Harrison. Finish it.
Thomas Echo was tripping.
Yeah, mute
the worst echo.
Just everybody go on mute when somebody talking. That's how we gonna do. Everybody go on mute.
What happened to my hear me umbrella?
Everybody go on mute when somebody else talking. That's it. It's that simple. Is that hard? Go ahead, Mr. My apologies, HB, the voice of reason. Go ahead, my brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you. As I was saying, it was just like really embarrassing to have the mom walk out to the ring with you. You come out rapping instead of fighting. Like, I'm gonna be honest, his town looked let down. They said that the crowd sounded let down. 2,000 people, they said, asked for a refund because he wasn't fighting. Like, yo, it was a really bad, embarrassing. Like, look, and then the jumper man back in the dressing room. What are you even doing in that man's dressing room? Like, what was going on? It was just a whole bunch of Negro that was unnecessary and completely embarrassing. I think he's going to be them lost his spot with Top Rank at ESPN. They're not going to want to invest their money in such an event again. Then he's a moron. He tried to play a Ryan Garcia move and wound up spending money. Like everybody that's in his camp, he owes them money for the camp that he put on. The fact that he didn't make weight ain't their problem. He still got to pay them. He's a moron. Ryan Garcia got away with that. He still got his check. It might have been a little bit shorter, but he still got it. This moron ain't even get the fight. So he just paid for a camp and
Keyshawn
got
had
no
the?
check.
Are you saying Keyshawn had the, or excuse me, Ryan got the complexion for protection, and Keyshawn got shit fucked up in this game?
No, not at all. Not at all. What the complexion have to do with it? I said he tried the same move and it ain't work out for him. It ain't have nothing to do with complexion. He should have just made weight and made the fight and been professional. Or at least if you ain't gonna make the weight, don't act like a moron afterwards. That's all.
Devin messed up by taking that fight, Marky. So it wasn't no complexion or protection for the complexion.
No.
We got my brother.
I'm talking about Ryan Garcia. After that fight, was still able to get a $20 million payday, and is still going to be. And even after losing to Rolly, is still going to have prospects on the horizon. I'm not sure what Top Rank is going to do with Keyshawn after this. You assaulting
A
fighters
whole lot of
backstage
nothing.
after?
He just wasted a whole lot of money. They ain't doing nothing
Yeah,
with him.
Let me get my brother Sombrero. Shout out to my brother Sombrero. Sombrero, what you got for me, man? What did we just see?
Salute to my brother Varnell Hill and everybody,
My
man.
nigga say
And I
sombrero.
want to say this, man. We look like we might be having one of the biggest streams we had on the channel today. So shout out to everybody that's supporting the Sports Talk Network. But what we seen today was just despicable, man, and it's crazy because as people get mad at me and Dub for making these shows about why fathers matter, why good family units matter, and this was just a prime example of what happened when we don't have daddy at home. That was an over emotional reaction to their brother getting beat to death, and that's okay. It happens. That's boxing. People get beat to death. People get beat dead all the time. That's boxing. But to go back there and beat on him, thank God they didn't have no weapons, because if that was my family back there, they would have been gone. They would have been gone. You can't do that kind of stuff. This is like Bush League. This is on live TV, ESPN, the worldwide leader. And this is exactly why, this enforces why they do the stuff they do, because we act like this. They're going to treat us like this, man. And I'll just say this about Keyshawn. I've never seen a nigga show you how dumb niggas can be. Thank you, Keyshawn, for showing us what happens to YNs, man. They always show themselves who they really are. So you got the chain, you got the watch, and you and can't nobody take away. Keyshawn worked his butt off to get here. And just a 30-second girl moment, because you got a little wet, being a precious cake nigga like that, you might have lost everything. And then your mother had to see that. Forget us as the fans. Your mother had to watch you act like that. Your mother will always remember seeing her boy, who everybody came to see, act like a fool. And that's the part that's so sad, man. I feel bad for his mother, man. Forget the fans, forget us, man. Miss Davis, man, I'm so sorry you had to see that, man. And we got to call it what it is, man. She's seeing her two sons act like straight niggas. And that's what happened with niggas, man. They shoot niggas. So I'm just glad that whoever was back there with that brother Albright, because if Albright was my son, man, we would have wasted them niggas. It's a fact. We would have wasted them niggas, man. So I'm just glad that everybody can go home. And I hope Keyshawn, when he realized everything he just lost, man, that's gonna be, oh my God, that's gonna be a hard pill to swallow when he get up tomorrow, man. When he find out all the cheese, adoration, love he lost, he gonna be hurt. That's all I got.
It was ridiculous. I want to play this clip right here. This is and we're gonna react to this live. I haven't heard what the brother Albright is gonna say, but we're gonna play it real quick. And I want y'all opinion on what the brother says here. And maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're wrong about what happened in that situation. Let's hear what the brother says. let's do this the right way. We ain't gonna have the video up because that'll be a damn shit. I get strikes for anything around here, so respect.
Is that a fight?
No, this is Fight Hub.
Okay, it's fight hub.
So I'm gonna just play. Here we go. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this. Can y'all hear it?
No, I can't hear nothing.
I can't hear it.
Congratulations on your win, obviously.
Thank you so much.
Can you explain to us what happened after the fight?
Y'all can't hear it now?
I
I
can't
can
hear
hear it now.
We can hear you.
All right, here we go. Let's hear what the brother say.
Yeah, I was in my locker room and celebrated my victory with my team, and yeah, Keyshawn and his little brother came in and they started looking at me. It's like they saying something about his older brother, like they was mad, and he like grabbed me, pushed me back. I'm like grabbing his hand. He like moved his head towards my head, you know, got like a little.
So you bumped heads?
Real quick, the man is showing the knot on his head. We can't. Well, I can show the video real quick. I ain't gonna play it, but I'll show it. He literally showing the knot on his head right here. Let's keep listening to what the brother talking about.
Yeah, he like headbutted me. Yeah, he like headbutted me.
Oh, okay.
Can I see that?
Keyshawn did?
Yeah. So yeah, that's what happened.
Any words between you and them after the fight that might have led to this incident?
No, actually, like I said, I was in the locker room. Their locker room is right next door to mine. So I guess they heard like us like happy and all that kind of stuff, and they came in and yeah, started talking.
So they heard the brother and his team celebrating. According to this brother, they heard him celebrating, and then they rushed him. That's what it sounds like to me. That's what it sounds like. But let's keep going. Here we go.
Did anyone punch you or anything, or was it just a headbutt?
Yeah, just to grab me, the headbutt.
Why do you think they would do this?
I mean, they upset that their brother lost, and yeah.
Have you ever
sportsmanship?
No,
Something like this before? You ever seen or heard of something like
I
this?
never been through this. I never seen no one go through this. Yeah.
So how did the altercation end? Who ended it?
My coaches like grabbed them, and then I think security came in and grabbed them.
There's a video of Keyshawn like trying to charge again. Was there like a second time, or was there like?
That was my older brother.
That was your older brother?
Yeah, my older brother, because he was trying to talk to them like that was unprofessional and things like that. And yeah, it just got crazy.
Was there anyone on his team that was
my
trying?
My older brother name is Terrence Brown.
Terrence Brown.
Yeah.
Was there anyone on his team that was trying to help like break it up or prevent it from happening? Like I saw some coaches, I think maybe.
Yeah, I think Kelvin was trying to break it up.
Yeah, the one that you beat.
Yeah, the one that I beat. I think he was trying to break it up.
Do you feel like it kind of took something away from how you went, or you're cool?
I mean, it's definitely kind of, it's a little unfortunate, but nothing could take away, you know, the feeling of being a champion tonight. I ain't gonna let nothing ruin my night.
Yeah.
I'm the new champion.
Talk about your execution during the fight, because you were like landing those big right hands over the course of the fight, like from early rounds, like from round 2 on, and that kind of carried what you were able to do as far as like winning rounds.
Yeah, you know, we practiced that in training camp over and over, and it worked. It worked tonight. Once I saw it working, you know, I capitalized on that.
Did you hear the scorecards? And if you did, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I thought 95 was crazy, but I was hoping that they wouldn't rob me, and they got it right.
The man was hoping that he wasn't going to get robbed. 95. Wait a minute, Mark. Hold on. 95 is ridiculous. That was ridiculous. And we all watched we were all watching it with BBO. Shout out to my brother Sombrero. We were all watching it over there. And 95, one of the worst scorecards I've ever seen in my life. Ain't no way that fight was a draw. Ain't no way it was a draw. My brother Free was sitting there like, man, that man can't miss his right hand. He running it down the middle of the entire fight. It's ridiculous. And BBA, hey, you can say we tender or whatever around here. You can say whatever you want to, but you out of order. And we got to give you the
man. Did you see? Hold on, Melvin Air podcast says that Keyshawn got arrested.
Take the video down, Doug. Take the video down.
What you mean?
We got
You got anything else to watch in there?
I don't have
It's an echo again.
Oh, take it down. Oh,
No,
okay.
if you asking us to talk, you got the echo with the
Oh,
video up.
my bad. I got you. Is it better now?
Yeah.
But what?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you good now.
Okay. One of the brothers in the chat is saying Keyshawn got arrested. I'm trying to confirm that right now. I hope he.
Keyshawn got arrested?
That's what Melvin Air podcast is saying. I don't know if he's trolling.
He should have.
Melvin Air said, "Hell yeah, wow."
I ain't mad at it. I'm glad he got arrested. He should.
Well, we got to make sure that.
What did I
he
say?
got arrested. They got it on. They got it on ESPN.
Oh, wait a minute.
Bro, how many L's can one person take? Oh my God!
I gotta find it. Hold on. Keyshawn Davis got arrested.
Bro, this man is a crash out. He's a fucking
Yeah, they got it on Twitter.
Crash out. Wow.
Yeah, this is really bad.
I told you though, Virginia don't play that. They in Virginia, they don't play that.
You said that to me. You told me that.
Yeah, ask Allen Iverson. You know,
That's the wrong place to fight, man. I think that's like a Commonwealth too, man. They'll throw the book at you, man.
It's a Commonwealth.
Yeah, it's Commonwealth. They
They don't play
that.
no damn games down in Virginia. Like I be scared when I'm coming down, traveling from North Carolina, coming back to Philly. I be scared as shit going through Virginia. I ain't even going front.
Hold on, wait. Didn't B3 say that Virginia was the state that banned Pornhub?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
What?
No, but that's my.
If that's the case,
I'm
that's not surprising. You can't look at that stuff in North Carolina. You can't look at that website in North Carolina.
He said Virginia was trying to ban the rehydration clause.
Okay, but no, I was just commenting upon their laws. But this nigga is an idiot. He fully fucking deserves it. I don't want to hear nobody calling Nair Albright a snitch or a lame or none of that shit. This dude is a fucking retard. He did this on live TV. There were TVs streaming to there were cameras streaming a live broadcast, and they were following you around when you decided to assault this man.
You can't call Albright a snitch because it's on camera. You can't call him a snitch.
You know what's so crazy about Dub? You know what's so crazy about this, man? Hey, Free. We just had a show about this. We just had a show about this. These over emotional men, dog.
You should have saw this one coming when the nigga was scratching his head with 2 hands.
You can't call Albright a snitch when he was the one that was assaulted. That's not snitch.
It's on camera anyway, Dub. They see it's all on camera.
Hold on, real quick. I'm on Twitter or X, whatever you call that shit. But shout out to my sister Shawa. Shout out to my sister Jab Queen. Shout out to Dr. Mark in the building. Melvin Air podcast. The voice of reason is up here. He up here with us. Shout out to my brother HB. Bank Father, VVS. You out of order, but shout out to my brother VVS. Make sure I get everybody in here real quick. El Pinche is in the building. Salute to my brother El Pinche. DP Rocky is in the building. Salute fam. Look, I'm looking for it. If y'all got it, y'all let me know if y'all got it. But I don't see him being arrested. I don't see that piece of it. I see some nonsense. Now I ain't lying to you. I see some nonsense going on Twitter, but I don't see him being arrested. I don't see that piece.
I can't believe a dude from Virginia would do that. They don't play that in Virginia, man. I remember I had a lawful weapon, and they was trying to give me a hard time in Virginia. So I can't imagine a melee like that. Somebody going to jail, man. That's crazy.
I gotta
check your file.
I want to play the video of the skirmish, and I think we should be good in this situation because it's on Twitter. So I think we should be good. This is for educational purposes.
I wouldn't play it, Dub. I wouldn't play it. Not with ESPN. I wouldn't play none of that stuff.
No, this ain't ESPN. This is Twitter. This is Twitter.
Oh, okay.
And so let me see. We're gonna play this video right here. This is the skirmish that was taking place. So, let me pause it, rewind it, and then let me share my screen. Stop that one, and then
You found a different angle?
I got you. Well, yeah, hey, you gonna see it like I see it. So we're gonna make a big screen. There we go. So this is the video, the official video of the skirmish taking place. Let's see what happens here.
And you see punches being thrown, and now your Albites brother is in the purple, and you just see Keyshawn Davis come in. The guy running in is Keon Davis, and things are being thrown. There's no room for this in the sport. There's no.
This is ridiculous. Hold on, man. We gotta give. We gotta give him a drop again. I apologize to y'all.
I think it's T-Pop.
Hey, we gotta get.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you? The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
Who raised these hooligans? That's what we call them now. Hooligans. Hold on, let's spin
I just found another angle.
Well, go ahead.
No, I was saying I found another
You got that echo. You got the video.
That's right. My bad.
Yeah, but I posted the other angle in the chat if you want to share it. If you want to share screen it.
You posted it in the chat? I got you. Give me a second.
Somebody else caught another angle of it. It looked like Keyshawn was just trying to run down on people.
Also, Shower coming up, and I think Jab Queen come up. So whenever Shower come up, I'm gonna fall back so that Jab can come up too.
Shout out to my sisters, man.
Hey, shout out to my man Thomas Hill with the After Dark voice on, man. About to play that Sade mix after this, man.
Hey, while we got that After Dark voice, man, make sure you give my best to your missus, baby boy.
All right, well,
Hey, hold on, man. You got me reaching for my waist. You talking about?
Hold on, wait a minute. I need y'all to be in order because I got my sister.
My bad.
Wait a minute. I got my sister up here. The queen is in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to her channel, man. Shawa is in the building. Sis, I gotta ask you, what do you make of this out of orderness that we seen tonight? What do you make of this?
Speak the fact, Shawa.
I'm very, very upset, to be honest. And I still have not been able to calm myself because these men, there's three major things I really keep thinking about. Keyshawn was in a position and did elevate his brothers, and it wasn't even to the pinnacle yet. And he's the same sucker that tore them down. All three of them. You made them look bad. I mean, the city is talking about y'all like they don't want to have nothing to do with y'all. The gym you built, they don't want to have nothing to do. Like, it's very bad. And the second thing, these people eat this crap up. They want to see Black men out here doing this. ESPN up there talking about we can't have that is exactly what they want, to see dysfunction. This man grabbing his baby in the midst of all that crap. What would you do that for?
That was the worst thing I could have seen.
Yeah, I'm upset. You are your brother's keeper. Albright is your brother too. That's how I feel about that. Black men need to cut the bull crap out. That man won fair and square, and then y'all turned around and jumped him. That is beyond shameful. These people want that. It pisses me off so bad, y'all. I think
what you said, they fell into the stereotype, and I think we, as far as Black people, especially, we talk boxing more than anybody else. This is where boxing lives, in my personal opinion, on YouTube, and we push for Black fighters. You know what I'm saying? And to see this type of nonsense, I still say that the reason we gotta have this conversation, because I've never seen nothing like this, and I wouldn't expect it to happen But what make it even worse is you're supposed to be the headline of the card. You bust weight. Then your brother get hands put on him. Shout out to Keon, because at least Keon got a stoppage to the body. Shout out to him. At least he was the only individual, and I don't think he had nothing to do with this situation. So shout out to him. But you don't fight, man. This is ridiculous. And well, we just gonna call it what it is around here, man. We gonna call it what it is, and I say this respectfully right here. Well, no, I say this disrespectfully. Let me go ahead and do the thing the right way. This is out of order. This is out of order.
This is outrageous. This is outrageous.
We got my sister, the Jab Queen, in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Jab Queen as well. Queen.
Salute everybody.
What you got on this, man? We done seen some nonsense happen in the sport of boxing tonight. What you got on this, sister?
Well, the sister said it very perfectly. It's a disgrace. I really don't even know where to begin. It shows how immature Keyshawn still is. It shows that he's a sore loser and it wasn't even his loss. It just shows, how once again, niggas be nigging. I just don't really understand this. And for you guys to have all this money and still behave this way, it's absolutely disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting.
I want to let me ask this question: How do you recover from this situation? If you're Keyshawn Davis, the quote unquote businessman doing bad business around here, in multiple ways, missing weight, having Abdullah Mason headline the card when you calling him out, you're not even making the weight to fight him at 35. Then you go in there and put your hands on somebody when you shouldn't have never did none of any of that. How do you recover from this if you Abdullah Mason? I'm gonna let both my sisters go, then we'll pass it around accordingly. Shawa, Jab, I'm gonna put it on y'all first. How do you recover from this?
Go ahead, Jab Queen, because there's something else I want to address after I answer.
Okay. Well, I mean, with a lot of PR, he's going to have to do a lot of, image makeover. He's going to have to stay out of the limelight for a while. He's going to have to get this handled because I think I heard somebody say he got arrested.
I can't confirm that yet. I'm looking for it. I can't confirm it.
Yeah, we haven't confirmed that information as of yet.
Okay, well, he's going to have to do a lot of public relations. He's going to have to do a lot of image makeover, and he's going to have to disappear for a little bit, to kind of get the taste out of people's mouth with this. Before this happened, I would like to point out that he was sitting in the audience acting like nothing happened. Like you ain't supposed to be a champion. Like you ain't supposed to be on that big stage right now. Coming out with his brother, just acting as if, nothing was wrong. So clearly he wasn't taking this serious to begin with. I think that Keyshawn is gotten big-headed because he's gotten that belt. And I think that maybe this will humble him because clearly Top Rank has no interest in doing so because they were building them a star. But now that the tables have turned and now they can elevate Abdullah Mason, I'm not quite sure where this young man's career hangs.
Go ahead, sis. Shawa, I know you said you had something you wanted to add on to that. Then we'll get the brothers involved.
Okay. I agree with her as well that now, first of all, I made a video and I said that I don't feel like I didn't start even liking Keyshawn until Lemos because he was so cocky and he totally proved that on the scale and the way he jumped off and try to jump bad. So he don't have no shame. And that's the very sad part. The fact, and just like she was spoke to, the very fact that your little happy butt showed up to the fight and you over there playing around in the crowd and eating popcorn, you should have been shamefaced for not making weight. It's so problematic. He's sitting up in there laughing and shit like it was cute. There was nothing cute about none of this. And then, okay, the extra thing I wanted to address, how does he recover? I personally don't feel like you do. I mean, we still remember what this kid Schofield just his dad did. It's gonna be a long time for you to live this one down, though. This is way beyond that at this point. To me personally, I know some people don't really care about our community, but I'm sick of YNs. I'm just over it. I don't think you live this down. We're gonna always remember that. Now you can probably come back and you can have a career, but you know, ain't nobody gonna forget this. And in the media, them folks, just like I said before, they're the ones that love to eat this stuff up. They're the ones that will keep this alive for years to come. It's really sad. And what I wanted to address the extra part, VVS in the comments, you keep bringing up different examples of Black people who did the same crap. It doesn't matter if other people did it. It's not okay. It's not something to celebrate. It's not funny. It's not just bad sportsmanship. This is a reflection on us. I don't know if you're one of us. It really don't
No,
sound
he's
like
not.
it.
And I would, and I hate to interrupt you, my good sister, but
I'm done,
I
'cause
want
I'm getting angry
I
again.
want, I want to get a little bit, I want to get a little bit of this myself. VVS boxing. You're free to click the link at any point in time. I don't understand what bringing that up has anything to do with the points that she's trying to address right now. But if you want to go tit for tat, there has been plenty of other boxers. You look Hispanic, and I am not racist in any way, but if you would like to address some outbursts and outrage, how about Jaime Munguia? We can talk about that if you'd like, or we can go back to Canelo Alvarez, or is it just tainted meat running all through Mexico? Stay in your lane and mind your business. We are addressing us. When we need your opinion, we will ask for it. That is all. You can continue.
Who is we forgave them? Who is
Shots
we?
fired. Shots
So
fired.
who is the we that forgave them? This ain't even about you. It ain't about anything about you. And yes, we're talking about it because this just happened. Are we supposed to walk around and act like it didn't? We do hold our people accountable. So we are going to talk about it. And this is us. And like again, if you're not us, then why are you even freaking concerned? Just fall back and listen. That's all you got to do. I'm done.
Shots fired.
Hey, no, I ain't got no problem with none of it. Let me get my brothers in here. Prize.
Yeah.
How does he recover from this situation?
I mean, it's gonna take a long time. What both the queens just said, a lot of PR, a lot of you got to be on the internet. You got to talk to your fans, apologize, tell them my bad, I got y'all. Whatever you got to do. Bad look. I said it on the other streams, on the other before we came up here. I said it. This is if you look like me, this is a bad look. It get deeper for me because I'm big on energies and stuff or whatnot. But I mean, this is a bad look overall. How does he come back from it? It's gonna be a minute before he come back from it because Bob is. I'm pretty sure he's pissed. They lost tons of money. This was the venue, the camps, everything. He in debt. He owed though. As far as I'm concerned. So like somebody said, you got to pay them people anyway for the camp. So it's gonna be a minute before we see Keyshawn. He'll probably be on there running his mouth. Because that's what these young boys do. The young boys get up here and just, run their mouth and they want to look tough and everybody's a gangster and everybody got chains and moist and nice. And it is what it is. But it's gonna be hard for him to come back from this because we look how we look. Like it looked bad. You jumped the ball. You jumped him. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. Albright's making it seem like it wasn't like a beatdown, but he headbutted him. What you in his locker room for? You know what I mean? Why is you even in there, dog? Go sit down somewhere. Go tell your brother what he did wrong. But so it's gonna be hard for him to come back. I don't know if he can for a while at least.
And
Bob,
Prize,
go ahead.
No, I'm so sorry. Just to be clear, though, you are right. He did not have that knot on his head from the fight.
Facts.
He got that from them jumping him.
Facts.
And to your point, why are y'all in that man's locker room?
Why
This
are you
is
in
what I
there?
mean. Sore losers. And you weren't even the one in the fight.
Right. He was salty when they kept showing screenshots of Keyshawn outside the ring. He was salty
Oh,
then.
yes.
He was salty. He was then he was salty because I see Allen Iverson. They all out there. You got Vic out there. Allen Iverson had on his good chain. He was gonna walk you out to the ring. You just a goofy and typical VA dude to me. And if you know, I've been traveling from North Carolina to Philly all my life, and I know how goofy them VA dudes is. And that's why they don't got nothing but the beach. No disrespect, but I'm just keeping it a bean. So like that's just a bad look, especially for the people that look like me. I'm more disappointed and I'm embarrassed for my people because we on ESPN acting like we don't got no home training. That's why I don't want to give us nothing. ESPN on his way out of boxing anyway, and then look, one of the memories they're gonna have is our people acting crazy.
And we just gotta ask the question one more time. Hold on, real quick. We gotta ask the question one more time.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
And then I gotta also say, like Bob would say, I lost money on Terrence. The money I lost on Bud, I could have built that house in Beverly Hills. Well, what he gonna say about Keyshawn now? He gonna be talking even crazy about Keyshawn.
Yeah.
And for that young brother to be in position that he's in right now, and I'm just being honest, this weekend was possibly the worst thing that could have happened to you.
And then real quick, Dub, they did it. I forgot the baby. They had the baby right there. You in the mail in complete pandemonium. I like a baby, fam. It's a baby, your baby right there, fam.
He went and grabbed up the baby in the midst of it. I don't know what he did with the baby because all of a
It
sudden
looked like he pushed the stroller out the way. I think he pushed the stroller.
No,
he went after the man in front of the police officer.
Some white lady was pushing the stroller away from the skirmish. But
that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Nah, well, let me say that he shouldn't have left. The family itself shouldn't have left that little child unattended in the middle of all of that.
The mother shouldn't have left that baby.
I understand where Keyshawn Davis was coming from. You are just a random person. But you are just a random person. I don't know who the fuck you are, and you walking away with my son.
But
I would turn the fuck up just
I think people in the chat got it twisted. Like people making up scenarios, going back to old scenarios about, oh, well, this one punched this one in the press conference. Riddick Bowe 2-piece Larry Donald or whatever. But this is different from that. The man that was maybe it was wrong. And then like Shelton said, the outrage. I'm telling you, this is a little bit different. Your brother just got his ass whooped and they went back in the man locker room and jumped him. That's just completely different from piecing your opponent like Caleb Plant slapping Charlo. Right, it's different from that. You lost the fight, then you went and jumped the man.
That is nigga shit at its finest.
Go ahead, Free.
My whole thing is, do we not learn from mistakes of the past, or we just compound mistakes? Like the man had one mistake that he made by missing weight, then he compound that on top of jumping another guy at a fight, and you have your child there, and it's a altercation going on. You got security right there. What if security would have pulled out their mace and started macing everybody because they can't get the crowd under control?
And they were
and now you get your baby sitting right there getting maced because they didn't see the baby. They just trying to get the crowd under control, and so they pulled their mace out.
And they were outnumbered too, Free. They were outnumbered.
How about this? What was that baby doing back there to begin with?
Because
it's just a bunch of compound mistake after mistake. And it's like everybody's trying to justify, oh, but this happened before. All of that was mistakes that happened.
Y'all in the chat, some of y'all in the chat tweaking, man.
I want to address
my fault. I thought I was on mute. My fault.
We gotta be in order.
I thought I was on mute. My bad.
Let Free finish. Go ahead, Free. Finish your point.
No, I'm just saying we're supposed to learn from the mistakes, not continue making the same mistakes that we see other people
out of
make.
here.
Mark,
It's just stupid. It's just stupid. I don't agree with anybody trying to condone what happened. It was a bad situation. You bringing up other stuff that happened in the past doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it any better at all. So if I slap somebody and y'all say that was wrong, but then somebody else walked down the street and slapped somebody, well, you know, he slapped her too. Now it doesn't make it right because
No,
I
what I'm
did it
saying
and
is,
you went down
this
the
is what I'm
street and
saying,
did it.
Free. Hold on,
It
Free.
doesn't
This is what I'm
matter.
saying.
It
I'm
doesn't.
saying,
It
this is
doesn't
what I'm saying.
matter.
Hold on. You've been cooking for an
No,
hour.
let me
Just hold on a
finish.
second.
Let me finish. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. Then you can talk. It
Go
doesn't
ahead. Go
matter.
ahead.
I don't care about what somebody else did. It does not make it any better. Y'all just go out the window with this and try to figure out a way to make it seem lighter than what it was. It was a bad situation. Not to mention, you had the mayor of the city there. The mayor of the city was there. It's a bad look all the way around the board. Now you can go.
I'm not saying, nobody said it wasn't. Nobody said it wasn't. What I'm saying is, everybody on the internet, not just y'all, but everybody on the internet blowing this shit up like, oh, he did. He should be banned from the sport. He should be kicked out. He should be good. He should be put in jail. He should be this. He should be that. Well, why did they want to put Clarissa Shields people in jail? We're knocking that old man out.
Can I speak to that, please?
Real quick,
Please do.
I'm gonna let you cook.
Totally different situation.
No. Well,
No, it's not. It's a bad look. It's no reason for your family members to be putting their hands on the opponent's trainer. That's a bad
But
look
didn't
too,
that trainer for
and that's
Clarissa
criminal.
Shields go to jail for that or get charged?
The thing is,
What do y'all think? Do you think Keyshawn Davis should go to jail?
No, but
It was bad sportsmanship. Yes.
Sure.
It was unprofessional. Yes. He's an idiot. Yes.
Hold on.
But here's the problem. Here's the biggest problem. Hold on. Let me finish this and you can go. Hold on. If the nigga Albright ain't pressing charges, why y'all so mad? Albright ain't pressing charges.
Hold the fuck up.
He ain't
Crime
mad.
is crime is crime. What the fuck are we talking about, cuz?
Hold on.
You see some shit and because it ain't affect you directly, it's just not a crime? Come on, cuz. What? I'm
It's
sorry.
not a crime. Obviously, ain't nobody going to jail. Ain't nobody pressing charges. So how's it a crime?
That nigga got
Can y'all
arrested.
at least respect the show? Can y'all respect the show? That's it. When Clarissa Shields and her team we criticized that. They were wrong for that. The same way.
Nobody says Clarissa Shields should be banned from the sport. I heard some channels saying that the man should be banned from the sport for that.
Well, you ain't hear that
Nobody
on
said
this
Clarissa
channel.
should be banned from the sport.
I mean, I
Nobody
You
said
ain't hear
Clarissa
that.
ain't hit nobody.
I said he should get a 2
STN
year.
never said nothing like that.
Hold up. I did.
I can't talk on my
I
own
said he
damn
should.
show.
Yeah.
I
I
can't
said
talk.
he should be.
Hell, I
I
can't
said
talk.
he should be. I said he should be suspended for 2 years. I did say that. He should. You jumped a man because he beat your brother in a fair fight. He should be suspended.
And that's what makes the
I stand
situation
on what I
different.
say.
But the
I
whole
stand on
thing
what I
is
say.
just addressing Uncle Shelton's point. When it happened with Clarissa
I
Shields'
ain't mad at
team,
you. That's your opinion. I ain't mad at that.
when it happened with Clarissa Shields' team, we criticized them for that. The same way we criticizing the Davises for what they did tonight. HB, go ahead. I want to get Shaw back in here. Kirsch is still in the building. My brother Marky and Teach. Yeah, we're gonna be in order. Go ahead, HB.
Real quick, number one, if he assaulted the young man, there could be charges. Crime is crime. I don't care if it's at a boxing match, backstage, whatever. Crime is crime. If it happens just because somebody doesn't report it, doesn't mean that it's not criminal. It's still criminal. It's still wrong. Wrong is wrong. Right is right. Now let me get back onto the question. How to recover? Keyshawn needs to do a few things. One, he needs to knock out his next opponent, and it needs to be a good opponent. Matter of fact, he needs to knock out the next 3 or 4 opponents. And then outside of that, he needs to feel free to STFU. Stay quiet, stop rapping, apologize vigorously one time, and then never mention it again. And then work to rebuild his rep locally because he embarrassed the heck out of his state. So he needs to do a whole bunch of volunteer work, try to get with the mayor, do something to try to rebuild his reputation because he really embarrassed. He needs to go to his mama's church and talk to people because he embarrassed his mama tonight. Him and his brothers, all of them. I'm sorry.
Don't block nobody in the chat. Don't block nobody.
Go ahead, Shawa.
Nah, I blocked that brother. I ain't like that Rodney King comment. Go ahead.
At this point, all I was gonna say is maybe some of you just fell up in the room, but we already addressed that. The things that have happened in the past, we do acknowledge, and bringing them back up, talking about where was the outrage then. It was spoken to, but we don't need to backtrack. We right here, right now. We talking about this moving forward. I mean, at the least, we should be trying to talk about, yeah, he should be banned or whatever the hell they going to do to him, suspend him, ban him. And he's lucky because spitting on somebody is assault. You can go to jail for that. So he's very lucky that just headbutting that man, he didn't want charges. He just wants to fight Keyshawn. And who's to say at this point that he ain't going to get charges filed on him? He should. I don't feel nothing for these YNs, just like I said.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Marky.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, but to firstly answer the question, can he come back from this? I mean, sure. I don't think nothing is impossible. I mean, even though this was extremely embarrassing, I mean, this man got caught capping. He was extremely unprofessional by missing weight, got stripped of his title. Now, I mean, you add assault, a potential assault charge to it. I mean, it's bad all the way around, but he could come back from this. I mean, yeah, but he got to knock out the next couple of opponents, like HB was saying, and he got to win a championship, and he got to he just got to keep fighting names. I think he always gonna be the villain throughout his career. I think that's gonna be his place, because Devin Haney, them dudes still ain't forgave Devin Haney for making that "I never let a white boy comment beat me." Yo ass did all of this in just 48 hours, bro. Nah, I don't think he could ever be like a baby face. I think he's gonna have to just play the heel for the rest of his career, because he's a scumbag. I look at him as a scumbag. I think he's a punk. I think he's in a family full of bums. That goes for his brother Keldon, who got whooped on tonight. Yeah, I'm going all the way. I'm going all the way. That goes for his brother who got whooped on. What's his name? Keldon, who got whooped on. He's a bum, a cab driver in waiting. I'm gonna leave Keon alone. I'm gonna leave him alone. He won his fight.
He was the
And
one
he did
person that
not
was in
actually get
order.
involved in that skirmish.
Yeah,
So,
he was the one person that was in order tonight. As far as
yeah,
that
exactly.
family goes.
And he did not actually get involved in the skirmish until like all the way to the end. So
He was actually trying to break it up, from what I heard.
Yeah, the one that lost
Yeah,
it.
Keldon the one trying to break it up.
Yeah.
Keon and Keyshawn was the one that was fighting.
The one that lost tried
No,
to
but
break it up.
Keon came way later. He ran up when
No,
everything
he
was
did
already
not.
getting broke
No,
up.
he did not. No, he did not. The scuffle. Listen, Marky Dan. The scuffle that you saw in the hallway was with Albright's brother. What happened in the locker room is what happened to Albright. It happened in the locker room. The scuffle you saw in the hallway was with Albright's brother.
Okay,
Why were they in
I
his?
didn't even
That's
realize
right,
that.
DP
Wow.
Rocker. Why were they in his locker room? Was my question. Why did they feel like they? What gave them the authority to enter
Man,
the
they should
Albright's
have put
locker room?
hands and feet on all them dudes. They should have
Where was
suspended
Albright?
them, bagged, whatever the
So
hell
wait
they
a
could
minute.
get
So
their
was
hands on.
Albright in the damn locker room by himself when they rolled up in there? Where the hell was his people
Yes,
at?
he was in there probably cleaning himself up and getting himself together.
But don't it
He was just
usually?
chilling.
But don't it usually be people?
What happened? No. He was in there with his team. His team was in there, and according to him, he said that they heard us celebrating, and
Yeah.
they took offense to according to what he said.
Bitch ass,
Come on,
lame
man.
ass shit.
Come on, man. Be in order.
I wasn't done. Y'all cut me off. But go ahead.
You've been talking the whole time.
Nigga, I've been quiet.
What?
What planet?
What? All right, go ahead,
letting
Marky.
y'all
Go ahead,
people
Marky. Go ahead, Marky. Just host the show again. Just go ahead.
Man, go ahead.
So, according to what was said, that they heard when they heard him celebrating, according to Albright, they heard him and his team celebrating the victory. That's when they pulled up on him and was out of order. According to Albright, I don't know exactly what happened, and I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of this. But I want to go to something that my sister Shawa said. Why are we trying to downplay or say because other people been out of order in life and in boxing because they've been out of order, it's acceptable? No, it's not acceptable. we need to be critical of these individuals. And shout out to DP Rocker. He said something, and I love this comment. Let me pull it up real quick. The brother said this right here. Let me make sure I find the comment real quick. That man, and it'll take me a second. Oh, there you go, right there. I agree 100%. I hate these YNs out here.
Yeah.
And that's how y'all acting. Y'all acting like YNs. Y'all not having no respect for anything going on, no professionalism. You're supposed to be the businessman. That's what you call yourself, the businessman. And you come out here acting like a YN. It's ridiculous. And we need to be very critical of that man. And so, damn what anybody else had going on. We're talking about the situation that happened tonight in the last, 2 hours? Something like that?
Basically.
That's what we're talking about. So, damn all this whole, y'all pushing. No, we're not pushing nothing. We addressing and we going directly at the individuals that are directly involved and that showed their ass. That's what they did.
And to D Free's point, I believe Prize made the same point. You didn't even give us a chance to digest the fact that you missed weight yet before you piled something else on us to be upset about. I mean, we didn't even swallow the fact that you were out, didn't make weight, didn't care that you didn't make weight, and then you came in tonight like nothing was wrong. You came in just like you weren't even supposed to be the headline of the show. And then on top of that, you give us something else to be irritated with you about. Not only are you unprofessional, miss weight. I don't know if you're eating Cheetos with Bomac or whatever the hell y'all doing. But then on top of that, you come in here just completely out of order. And it wasn't even the brother who lost the fight acting up. It was you and the younger brother. And I know the younger brother took his cues from you because it was written all over your face how irritated you were that your brother was losing the fight. Every time they put that camera on Keyshawn, he looked angry and upset. Just because you beat Albright does not mean that your brother can beat him. And he said that in the press conference.
That's it.
I said that in my video, breaking that shit down.
Mm-hmm.
Albright cracked Keyshawn, as a matter of fact.
Whooped his ass.
Oh, no, Kelvin ain't even like that.
And he fights so awkward, too. Like, his feet is not good. He stands straight up, and he could not see a right hand coming. Albright, oh my God, his head stayed straight on the line, and Albright could not miss right hands. Dropped him, put him down. That was
cab driver and waiting.
It was just not a good look for the Davis family. They took an L after the first time in Virginia. I came on the channel and I gave them so much credit of how all them brothers performed well. Keyshawn won. You know, the sisters came and I thought they did a great job with the national anthem. I was so excited for Keyshawn putting on for VA because VA ain't got nothing really. You know what I'm saying? And they real strict in Virginia with the laws and all that. So but now here we are on the very next show, and it's a complete disaster, complete opposite from the first one, a complete opposite. Because the first show in Virginia was great. The brothers put on, they all won. The sisters came out, they looked good, they sang, the mom looked happy, and tonight was a complete disaster and pandemonium.
I'm sorry. I need to bring attention to BVO's picture. What is happening in this picture? Is that you, BVO?
That's Keyshawn Davis. Matter of fact, that's Keyshawn McIntyre.
Or is that Bomac?
It's Keyshawn. It's Bomac with Keyshawn face on him, man. You remember when Bomac was eating the family bag of Cheetos? Respectfully, I said respectfully. He was eating the family bag.
I like Cheetos.
Hey, I love it. Hold on, real quick. Let me get my brother Cheetos here, and then let me get BVO. Let me get Cheech in here. Cheech, how do you see Keyshawn repairing his career and saving or doing whatever you got to do to fix what this debacle is as far as what happened tonight? How do you see it playing out? Teach, are you there?
Yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, you crispy. Go ahead.
Yeah. Man, for a minute there, man, Keyshawn was on fire because he was like.
Hold on, Wiki Badly. You sound like you're underwater. Can y'all hear him? Is that me?
Nah,
I can't hear him.
His mic is so muffled.
Yeah, you sound like you're underwater, Teach. We're gonna come back to you. We're gonna come back to you.
He's come from under the bed, baby. Come from under the bed.
Go ahead, explain your picture and how does Keyshawn repair this situation?
I don't know. I think Keyshawn just got to do like what we all, what some of us have to do. Go get you a suit. Go rent you a girlfriend for the day and just apologize, man.
Did you say rent you a girlfriend?
That was crazy.
Did you say rent a girlfriend for a day?
Can he even afford to run a girlfriend for the day?
I don't know. Just get you a pretty girl, sit by you, man. Say you sorry. Say how you got saved.
Dollar is all I need.
Can the man finish?
No,
not with Marky
never.
Dan. Marky Dan, that brother on the road.
Nah, not with Marky up there, boy.
He had the mushrooms. He's feeling good.
Marky, my dude, though. That's Marky out
Over there
of
drinking
control.
hooch and eating mushrooms. He's feeling good, man. But I don't know. I just feel bad for Keyshawn, man. And as my mother used to say all the time,
you feel bad for him?
Can that brother finish?
I feel bad because, man, at the end of the day, when you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, man. Another dumb nigga showed his hand, and now we see what's gonna happen. You know, it's just
That
what
was
it
crazy.
is.
That was crazy. This is out of control.
Go ahead, Marky. Yeah, we know you got something to say about it.
He
Go
can't.
ahead.
This is like,
Man,
let him go.
I've said all I pretty much can say. These dudes
What?
I've said it all. They bums, they frauds, and punks. I can only call them so many names, so many different times. They're bad. They're just bad. I don't want to see them no more. I hope they get the hell up out the sport.
Teach, mic check, Teach.
Am I good now?
My Antiguan brother.
You good to go, brother.
Alright. Yeah, so Keyshawn was in a high for a little minute, right? Like,
No, you're not good to go. You're not good to go.
And you gotta come out that water, Teach. You can't swim all day.
You sound like you're underwater when you're speaking.
I under the bed.
You can hear him.
Cause he's from the Caribbean.
No. Here we go, Marky Dan. Ain't nobody say
No,
that.
I was specifically speaking to BVO about that water comment.
Hold on now. Is it better now?
Yes, I can hear him.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was saying Keyshawn was on a little high, right? Like he was the talk of 135 for a little minute. And then it just started to go downhill. And like a lot of things happened. For one, Keyshawn, I mean, as we know, missed weight. You know, De Los Santos like ran away with the money. And Keyshawn pretty much lost his fight track, like his bag. Then what happened? They had to watch their daughter like get beat up.
All right, Mark. My Teach, we don't know what's going on with your mic. We can you going in and out. We can't hear you, brother.
All right, just skip me.
Say it again.
You can skip me.
One more time.
Just skip him.
Oh, skip him. Okay. So, and I say that respect. We just can't hear what you're saying. Respectfully. I want to say this right here. When it comes down to Keyshawn Davis, I hear what Harrison says, go win fights, those type of things. This is above boxing. And the reason it's above boxing, it's about professionalism. If Ryan Garcia, if Tank Davis, if Canelo Alvarez, if they team go put hands on somebody after they lose a fight, what are we going to say? Y'all, what the hell y'all doing? What the hell is going on?
Not only that, it's going to be hard to get an opponent to want to fight you with shit like that going on.
Ain't no, hey, Albright said, I want to smoke with you.
Yeah, he did.
He said, I want to smoke again. I ain't got nothing with it. But at the same time, what the hell you had to jump the man for? For what?
Who is Bob gonna want to make a fight with him? I'm sure Bob is pissed off festivity.
Yeah, they lost a bunch of money. Of course,
Look
he's
here,
pissed.
Bob is ready to get that nigga Jared and Keyshawn the hell up out of here. The 2-for-1 package.
I'm gonna tell you this. He might want to smoke with Keyshawn, but he don't want his brothers there.
He goes, Hey, they gonna put hands on them. They gonna jump them.
Well, I believe that's what the whole melee in the hallway was about, because when all Bright Brothers found out what happened, they went to go address that.
Mm-hmm.
So, we don't need no whole bunch of family on family nonsense. And I tell you what, them niggas got some balls on them to go try and fight a boxer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, but apparently they heard about that knot that Keyshawn put on his brother's head, and they definitely went looking for the smoke themselves. So I don't know, but that's just that was an ugly situation that could have been made even worse. And to your point earlier, D Free, the baby, what if the police had started using their mates? Because anytime they see more than two of us, they get nervous any damn way. So the fact that they're all there in a melee and things going on, they could have easily started spraying people, and that baby could have gotten seriously hurt, if not fatally hurt, because adults can barely breathe with mace in the air. Try a baby.
And the police was outnumbered too, Queen.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, and they get nervous any damn way. So that could have been really, really bad. And I don't know who moved the baby, but him nor the baby mama didn't know where the baby was. I don't know how the hell she didn't know where her own child was, chasing after his behind. But that was all horrible. They could have been fighting and fell into that stroller. Anything could have happened.
It was ridiculous.
That's exactly what I
I'm
said.
really thankful they didn't put hands on that lady that pushed the stroller away. I'm just very thankful that it didn't get that bad.
They need to be thanking her, because that Melo was all over that damn hallway, and that baby could have gotten hurt.
I agree.
That baby come falling out that stroller and bump his head. That's a whole other thing you gotta deal with. You can't just go to no emergency. Obviously go to the emergency room, but I'm just saying, you don't want a baby bumping their head, period or something.
You don't want no baby around that wicked chaos in the first place.
Because it's just so many situations that could have went wrong where there's a baby there, and people was like, well, this one punched this one on a press conference. Riddick Bowe hit this one, or Mike Tyson did that. Man, I ain't seen no damn babies around. So this was on another level.
Hey, just look at this. That's on video, right? That's on video. Let's say Keyshawn and his baby mother get into their difference agreement, and they go their separate ways. Now she say, I want full custody, and Keyshawn try to fight for his full custody or joint custody. She was like, nah, he can't. Look what he did with the child sitting right there. I'm not having my child
she can't
around
really use that argument because her goofy ass is right
Yeah,
back there.
where the hell was she at? So that's what we was saying. Right?
I
Where
was
were her
trying to stop
antennas?
him, Your Honor.
Where was his So you left your baby. Where were her antennas when she left her baby?
That's what I say. Y'all didn't hear me. She chasing behind this nigga.
She
was chasing behind this nigga, and she couldn't find her own baby. She was
a whole baby.
Here's
a whole
She
baby.
was busy chasing behind him.
Trying to fight too. She wanted to smoke.
I'm about to say she looked like she was in it. She looked like she was hostile too. If that was the baby
Her
mama.
and Keyshawn should have got their asses kicked.
Here's my thing that I feel like, because if you guys have been, I'm sure y'all been to boxing events. I just don't feel like that's even an event where children should be. So why wouldn't you get a babysitter for your baby that night? Like
a baby that
I don't like seeing children in them type of environments, and especially no baby.
Hey, Shawa, you know what's so crazy?
And there's liquor and stuff.
The crazy thing, my son is 10, and he done been he done been to weigh-ins, those type of things. But the actual fights, a lot of times, I really don't want him there. You know what I'm saying? And
You can fight, break out, all kind of crazy stuff.
There's so much stuff happen outside.
Exactly, and
it happens in there.
Man, stuff happened, and he loved being at the weigh-ins, those type of things. He loved it, but at the same time, I understand that. I don't want you. There's gonna be a day that you're gonna be there. There's gonna be a day. You know what I'm saying? When you get about 13, 14, then you good. But even at 9, 10 years old, I don't want him there. So we got a baby in the stroller.
Yeah.
A baby in the stroller, and then. Y'all got smoke out here, and like Jag Queen said, if individuals start getting maced out here, I can barely breathe. I'd have been maced twice in my life, respectfully. I'd have been maced twice. If that hit that child, just think about and mind you, y'all already out of order. Y'all not even paying attention to the child like y'all need to be, so y'all already out of order. It could be something serious. And so I don't even understand how none of this makes sense. None of it makes sense. None of it.
here's one thing too that
Nasty look.
I thought about. Somebody, you guys are talking about. I guess if they had to fight again, or no, if he gets the rematch with Keyshawn. Now we know that his brother went back and got retaliation for what they did to him. And the thing with Nair is Nair got a big family. He got his cousin Quadrir. He runs with Bozy and Boots in that whole camp at that gym up there. Like,
Oh, he worked.
yeah, I'm like they don't start no stuff that y'all don't. It's bad. It's bad to be sitting out here gang banging on boxing. Like, we don't need to be doing that. I see you. I just want to say that. Why you gotta be in between the ladies, Doug?
Hey, I love the ladies. I love the ladies more than I love anybody on the
And that
panel.
was a nice little. That's a good eye. That's a
I
nice.
do that every
Keep doing it.
every
Good
time.
eye,
I
sis. That was a good eye.
keep doing it because I love my sisters, man. I
Dub
love
right. Shout out to my boy Dub right side.
Hey, look, prior to tell you, hey, I love the women more than I love the Negroes that I be around on a
Yeah,
regular
for
basis.
sure.
And I say that respectfully. I love them.
Respectfully.
I love the sisters more, me personally.
I
That's
love
just
the
my.
sisters. Shout out to the sisters.
So I do it that way. Let me,
I
hold
do
on,
it that way.
like this, watch this. I'm gonna do you like this, dude. Since you don't want to be beside me, I'm gonna put you above me. I'm gonna put you above.
There you go.
Nah, I'm just noticing it. I was wondering if anybody else saw every time.
Nah, that's a good eye though. I
Every time the
definitely can
panel
see it.
change with
I
me,
do it every
the
time.
Dairy Queen is on the side of Doug.
Nah,
I always
shower.
do
For
it.
once, you speaking facts. I agree 1000%.
For once.
That's okay. We can hug. We can hug up on Dub. It's good.
That's crazy.
I don't mean nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
show y'all love and we
nevertheless, Dub, I'm still feeling a little embarrassed at what happened with my people, man. Because I don't know none of them people personally, but they still my people, and I feel bad that that happened to us. We look crazy on ESPN tonight, Brody.
it was out of order. And I want to ask, did y'all hear? And normally I don't listen to. I'm not a big Tim Bradley fan. Mark Kriegel, not a big fan of those guys. But I went and listened to this. This is the first time well, not the first time, but I went and made sure I listened to what they said, and the shock and of what they saw going on and what they were reporting on. I thought it was in order. I thought it was in order. Shout out to Coco Golf. But it was ridiculous. Like they were just as shocked as I was. And 9 times out of 10, they don't really report well they be emotional about certain things. But in this situation, they were sitting there saying, "Man, I ain't never seen nothing. I ain't never been a part of nothing like this. We don't even know how to report on this situation right now."
You know
I
the
thought
bad
that
part,
They
Dub,
started out
and the
the.
bad part, real quick,
They
Marky. The bad
Go
part
ahead.
is that real quick. The bad part is, man, we ain't even talked about how Abdullah Mason did his thing. We sitting talking about some nonsense.
exactly. And well,
Yeah,
I
shout out
was
to
about to
Abdullah
say that.
Mason.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's get positive real quick. Let's can we do that, Doug? Can
man,
we?
hell nah.
Oh
This
my
this after
goodness.
dark.
Marky,
Marky
calm down.
Dan,
Calm down,
You
you
Marky.
don't
asked a
copy your
question.
little
I
young ass
answered, nigga,
Dan.
and you cut me off. I was about to answer about this topic. Now I gotta get out of order. Cause y'all getting out of order.
Why you gotta sound
Copy
like a
your little
mouse?
Marky, you stay out of order, dude.
Yeah, I just want to give just a little some flowers to my young boy Abdullah Mason, who got another stoppage, hit the guy with a nice straight shot and split his eye all the way. I mean, that boy quit in the corner. Y'all noticed that D Free pointed that out on the live stream we did when when Dub Right Side called the fight. Abdullah hit him with a nice. I can't remember, was it a straight right or was it a straight left? Split dude
It
in
was,
the
it was a
corner. They
straight
asked
left.
him did he want to fight.
It was a straight left.
It was okay, straight left hand, right on it, right on his eyelids, splitting. They asked him did he want to fight. He didn't want to fight, and Abdullah Mason looked good, and now he's in position to fight for a world title in his next fight. They asked him did he would he go to England. He said,
Oh,
it's
for
the
no
business.
key.
It's
But
the business,
no,
Hey,
right?
Yeah,
no,
for no
he
key.
in,
damn no.
he in position to
No,
take
no key,
Keyshawn belt.
whatever.
Man,
He in position to take Keyshawn belt.
Right.
that man, Man, well, it ain't Keyshawn Belt no more. Keyshawn been stripped.
He was a
Sam
title or belt holder, free title holder.
Sam Notes. I don't know if y'all have seen Sam Notes fight. He can fight a little bit. Abdullah Mason to put hands on Sam Notes. It ain't even gonna be a close fight. But I want to see it. Go on over there and get. Shout out to the youngin. And real quick, shout out to Abdullah Mason for being a professional. I always, one of the things I always got to follow with Abdullah is the man. He always got to he got to go down to the skins. He always got to go down to the skins to make the weight. But at the same time, he make the weight, and he be on point. So shout out to him, man. And he
let me say this about Abdullah. What we saw with Abdullah, we saw him do something that Keldon couldn't do. Abdullah was trying to fight at mid-range, and he was trying to fight at mid-range, and Jeremiah was having some success at mid-range. Abdullah said, hold up, this dude having too much success. Let me close the gap and fight on the inside. And that man fought on the inside, and it was curtains from that point on. He ain't let that man breathe.
No, he
He like,
didn't.
nah, you're not
And that guy
getting
was
no
flinching
space.
like a mug too. Free every feint that Abdullah did, he was jumping like he was about to jump out the ring.
Oh, he was biting off for all the feints. But I noticed
Oh
that
my
too.
God.
The comparison to the Kelvin fight versus it is the exact a southpaw and an orthodox. He closed that distance, man, and talk about a piston jab.
Mm-hmm.
That boy's jab is dangerous. He's so mean. I love Abdullah.
21 years old. That
Oh,
jab
that
is
young king,
so
man.
seasoned. Like some good seasoned chicken.
He's accurate as hell, yo.
I want to ask this question, and I want to go to my sister Jab here. Then I gotta ask this: what we seen from Abdullah Mason tonight? At 21 years old, the man shouldn't have been headlining the card if the quote unquote businessman would have been a businessman, but he wasn't. So Abdullah came in as the businessman and put hands on his opponent. What do y'all think? What's the level for Abdullah? What do y'all see him going after seeing what we've seen tonight?
He's definitely destined for stardom. I love his whole persona, the family aspect, strong family values. He seems like he has a strong father figure in his life. He definitely seems more media trained than 90% of these other damn boxers. He knows how to answer these questions with quick, short answers when they try to bait him. So he's definitely can actually he possesses the attributes to actually be the businessman. You know, he's lovable, he has a clean background, he's not out here into all of this foolishness. He handles his business and then he goes about his business. You don't see him on none of these social media platforms acting crazy and just acting out. So
Have y'all ever seen Abdullah Mason tweet? Have y'all ever seen him tweet? I ain't never seen him tweet.
I don't even have Twitter.
Nope.
I just see him post on IG, but it's about them. It's
About boxing and stuff.
Family, yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I've looked for him on Twitter. I haven't seen him. I know he's on Instagram. I got him as an Instagram friend, but I haven't seen him on Twitter.
I ain't never seen him engage in nonsense. I've never seen him engage in the nonsense. And one thing, shout out to DP Rocker once again. The brother said, I don't like YNs. I think, and I look at Devin the same way. I always bring this up, but if the way I'm trying to raise my son, this is an individual I want you to be like. You know what I'm saying? Abdullah Mason, he fall into that same category. I want you to be like this individual. Don't sit here and don't be no YN. You be in order. And
I got a YN, but he ain't like that.
Well, hey, shout out to you. But my son, I'm trying my best for this nigga never to be the YN.
My son don't wear masks. He don't wear hoodies in the summertime. He don't wear his pants. My son's 6'7". He probably 6'8". He don't wear his pants off his ass. He don't get in trouble with the cops. He just do what he's supposed to do. He be 22.
He's a young man.
Yeah, he's a YM. Let's call him. He a YM. I got a YM, not a YM.
I got two
got a
YMs.
YM. And my YM, he's He's a good boy. He don't get in no trouble. He never caused me no real problems, no real nothing that's not normal. And I just feel bad because out here in Philadelphia, the YNs, yo, they are out of control. I'm talking about they'll get to be like 200 of them come down and take over downtown Center City, and there's nothing the cops can do. And if y'all, and I God forbid if you get stuck down there with your nice Mercedes or something, you know, they gonna tear that up. They gonna take your watch off you. They gonna just ramshack stores and run up down the King of Prussia and take all the stuff out the Louis Vuitton store. And it's, they're so smart too. Real quick, they're so smart. They know how to do these. Yo, this one kid got caught with this counterfeit money, bro. That when you take it and you give it to somebody and they take that little pin and they see if the $100 bill is real, well, he was clearing that stuff and he got caught with like 20-30 million of it, bro. And I'm like, yo, he's so smart. The way he made it, you know, they use the way they can steal cars and stuff. They so smart, but they so
Yeah, they're
stupid at
using
the
their
same time.
phones.
Right? They
I'm in
so smart
Harrisburg.
and
I'm
stupid
in
at the same
Harrisburg,
time.
and they're using the phones to jack cars here now.
Yeah, they know how to
We're
do it with
catching
their
them on the ring
phones, bro.
cameras. Yes, they're able to open your car with the phone, so you can't leave anything. You can't even have your car anywhere that is susceptible.
Well, I got something for him. When I'm coming in my yard messing with one of my cars, I got some nice
Yeah, I got some.
5.56 for him.
Yeah, I got some things too for
I'm gonna
them.
say. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I
I
mean,
got a side good.
I ain't got no. I ain't got no YNs. I got a couple of YBs, but I ain't got no YNs. But I got about 4 YBs,
Hold on,
and
hold on, what's a
they
YB? Young brother, young brother.
Young boy.
young, yeah,
Oh, young boy. My bad.
young brother,
Them
young
brothers.
brother, and my boys are they doing their thing. They make me proud every day. I talk to them. I see them handling their business. One is a well, both two of them are family men, and the other two handle their business. They go to work. And one of them go to school, and they do their thing. So they make me proud every time I talk to them. But
Hmm.
going back to Adula, Adula makes me seem smart every time I see this man get in the ring, because I'm one of few people that got Adula Mason on the pound for pound list. And like I said, I got him number 5. I got him number 5. And I know people say, "Oh, well, he hasn't fought this, he hasn't fought that." It's not about who he hasn't fought. It's about skill set. You measure the skill set. If these guys was in the same weight class, who do you believe wins? And Adula Mason I have right now number 5. We would see him fight some of those guys that's on the pound for pound. Maybe we won't never see him fight any of these guys that's on the pound for pound. But I don't see this man getting beat for a long time. Like the skill set that he has is guys that we think of like a Tank Davis, a Shakur Stevenson, a Devin Haney, guys that been in the game for much longer time than he's been in the
Think
game.
back older,
So
further.
this man is he's his skill set of those guys. He's on the level of those guys. Do I believe he could beat those guys? It's a 50-50 fight. I think it's a 50-50 fight with any of those guys, because I see what he can do in the ring. I saw it tonight. The man made adjustment right there in mid round. He saw that the dude was having success at mid range. He said, "I'm gonna close this gap. And when I close this gap, I'm gonna stay on you like white on rice. Everywhere you move, I'm moving right along with you. You're not getting away."
Facts.
So, I mean, I don't see him getting beat for a long time.
But
You know,
real quick, go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say real quick, the other thing that he did when he closed the gap, he kept the lanes of traffic busy. He kept his hands in the lanes of traffic, which is something Kelvin didn't do. Kelvin was not using his jab, and it wasn't until towards the end where he started using his rear hand. Abdullah is very intelligent, and ever since he got dropped in 2 times, he made 2 improvements those next 2 fights that were very visible. The first one was keeping that chin tucked and covered, and in that second fight, he became patient. I love that kid, man. He is just woof. That's all.
Crush, let me ask you the question, Crush. What do you
But
see for Abdullah Mason? Uh, After what we've seen tonight, what do you see next for him? How do you project, especially at 21 years old, how do you project his career to move?
um, after tonight, my mindset about what this young man is about to become is the same. He's going to be champion soon, and I think the sky's the limit for him. Very very great, well demeanor, well spoken. He don't say much. Um, Stay on social media. That's very important. He only has an IG and he puts everything up about what's going on with him. His brother's doing boxing, nothing else. So that's great too. So you can tell he's very focused into his craft, and that makes for a dangerous opponent for anybody, no matter what their skill set is and if they have a belt or not. He's a very dangerous young man, and they on a mission, and I'm supporting him. And I can't wait to see the young brother Ishmael, because he's going to be something else too. But Abdullah Mason, he's the next up and coming superstar. We're going to see it in the next couple years.
Real, real quick, W. Real quick, W. Before you go, I've said it many times before. I have no favorite fighter in the sport of boxing, but Abdullah Mason will make it very hard for me to say he's not my favorite fighter. He makes it very hard because this dude does everything well. He does everything well. He is exactly what I look for in a favorite fighter. He's making it very hard, but I still don't have a favorite fighter.
That's huge. Because as long as I've known D Free, as long as I've known D Free will always tell you he didn't have no favorite fighter. That's huge.
He don't. And I know D Free for years, and he's been consistent with that. So
I don't think he lying. I don't think he lying though. I don't think he lying. From what I've
I
seen,
know he not.
from what I've seen from Abdullah Mason tonight, I thought the IQ is special. Um, how to, and I know he got his father in his corner or in his corner. What's the brother name? Is it Valiant? What's the brother name? Valiant.
That's their father's name. There's like a mirror. I mean, man, I think
a lot of them. Yeah.
But the father, I believe the brother name is Valiant. So
the father's Valiant.
Yeah, I always say I ain't never heard nobody named Valiant, but that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I just think that Abdullah, at 21 years old, the ring IQ he shows, the patience, the understanding of what he needs to do to be successful in the fight. Hey, I love it. I love all of it. You know what I'm saying? And can y'all hear me? YouTube cut me off.
We can now.
YouTube throw.
Yeah, we can.
Hey, YouTube throw me off on one show. Anyways, for the ability that he has right now at such a young age, I think the sky's the limit for him, and I think he could be the next coming of something special. But we got to see it. We got to see it, and I think him putting hands on Nakatila he did tonight. That's what we got. It's leading to the right situation. Marky Dan, what's your thoughts on Abdullah Mason?
Great performance. Did what he was supposed to do. I said that he would stop dude in 1 to 3 rounds. He got it done in 4. Was it in 3 or 4? I think he got it done in the 4th. But yeah, great performance. I mean, there really wasn't nothing I could say that he could do better in that fight. I mean, first he started out, he was out jabbing dude. Then when Nakatila, even before Nakatila started letting that right hook go, because that's really the only weapon he had in his arsenal. Abdullah Mason was drawing the lead from him with that jab, and he was just stepping back and letting the dude throw, and he would miss, and then he would counter him, and then it was just like that wasn't even like the typical Abdullah Mason knockout or stoppage, bro. Like Abdullah Mason, usually he melts dude with one shots to the body or it's one upstairs to the head. Like that was just slow and methodical, and I don't even think the masterpiece was even done. I think old boy
Oh,
knew what was coming, and he said, "Let me just get the hell up out of here.
it would
I
have got
already
it would
got
have
my
got a
check."
lot worse. It would have got a lot worse.
Yeah, yeah. He said, "I already got my check. I know what this guy is about to do to me. Respectfully, I got to get the hell up out of here." And I'm not mad at him because Abdullah Mesa was about to. If he wasn't already putting a vicious ass kicking on him, he was about to. Jesus Christ.
Man, I love that Abdullah Mason got knocked down previously in one of his past fights. I love that because at 21 years old, for you to put on the performance you put on, the headline the card, you know what I'm saying? Not even expecting to do it, and then show up and show out the way that you did, man, I love it. And I'm excited for what Abdullah Mason is bringing to the sport of boxing. Free, I ain't got over my pound for pound list, and we're gonna do a pound for pound show very coming soon. We're gonna do that, but I don't have him on the pound for pound list just yet. But at the same time, Tank Davis, I think Tank probably beat him if they fight now. Maybe. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't see too many. I don't see too many of these guys beating Abdullah Mason right now. I don't see it. Who do y'all see? And let me go to my brother Harrison. And then we're going back to Prize. Who do y'all see beating Abdullah Mason right now at 35?
At 35, I think I agree with you. The only person that has enough man weight, the only person that has enough weight, speed, accuracy, and thunder to even try to keep Abdullah Mason off of them would be Tank Davis. Like, in my opinion, nobody else beats him. And to go back to your question before that, that I didn't get to answer as far as what level is attainable for Abdullah Mason, I think he can be as big or bigger than Tank. And I say that because he has a very intellectual or intelligent aggressiveness to him. Like, and after getting knocked down twice in that one fight, like he seems to even be more protective of his chin, but at the same time, still intelligently aggressive. And it's ugly. Like, don't get me wrong, Tank is the man, but Tank has shorter arms and Tank has to kind of wait for folks to get closer to him. Abdullah Mason has longer arms and he goes after people. He steps to them and goes stay behind. And so I think he has the potential, as far as level attainable, to be as big or bigger than Tank. His defense has gotten better. He's young. He understands the media, as one of the young ladies said. He understands how to talk to them, what right things to say, and he's entertaining. He's not just a fighter, he's not just a boxer. He's not going out there and boxing and then saying, "Hey, well, I'm a master class boxer." No, he is entertaining, and then talking to you and entertaining to you through the media. Man, that boy, look, he can be big.
I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem. Prize. What you see as far as the top level coming to jab next? Going to shower as far as the top level that Abdullah can make. Prize. What do you see his upper echelon being, and as far as the fighter goes?
Well, I think the sky's the limit for him. I think he can go all the way to the top. He young, bro. He a young boy. He only 21, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got a baby face. He's very well spoken, good family. I bet you if you put on a fight in Cleveland and his people come and show up, I bet you we won't see that. I bet you it'll be nice. I bet you it'll be nice and and
We ain't gonna
grand.
see. We ain't gonna see no. We ain't gonna see no brawl.
We're not gonna see no debacle. I bet it'll be a nice show. People gonna come up, show out. I think that the kid get a hold of a belt. I know a lot of y'all say belts don't matter. I disagree with that. I say belts matter, especially when you got somebody like Abdullah Mason. He needs a belt so he can get a payday. And I just think the sky's the limit for him. I just think that he can go all the way to the top. As far as who can beat him at 35, I mean, Tank is tough. I know I'm critical of him, and I know he didn't put on a good performance, but maybe Shakur, that'll be a real probably maybe boring for a lot of y'all, but for me it probably
Oh,
be exciting.
I'm about to hold on, Prime. I'm about to ask that question next. I thought
Yeah, yeah,
that's gonna be the next question.
yeah. Okay, well, other than that, I mean, Just probably Tank and Shakur to answer your question, but as far as everything else, I think the sky's the limit. I think the kid going all the way to the top. He speaks well, he does everything right, he don't get in trouble. He don't be on when he do be on IG, post IG is like family, boxing, normal stuff, normal kid. I would want my son, he older than Abdullah, but if you got a young son like you, maybe like Dub, I would want my son to be like Abdullah. Why not?
Absolutely. Jad, what you got for me? Same question.
I thought I answered this first. I said he's very well spoken. He is very like media trained, all that stuff. So he can go as far as he wants. He, like I said, he can be the real businessman. You know what I'm saying? And could be the genuine like good guy of boxing. You know what I'm saying? The guy he's very well spoken. He has manners. He comes from a good home, and he will beat that ass. So yeah, he has a total package.
Let me ask this, and shout out to Q, whoever this is. I don't even know who this is right here. Anyway, if for some reason, I don't know if it happens, I got 2 fights for you, and we start with Jad. We're going to shower, then we're gonna pass it around accordingly. The 2 fights I want to ask about is Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson. Do y'all see Abdullah Mason at 21 years old being able to contend with either one of those fighters? Asking you, Jad.
Contend, yes. Win, I don't know.
Okay. Shawa.
Okay. First, I want to add another fighter to that I think would be a good fight. At 35, and he's not talked about enough. But it would be Albert Bell. Albert Bell's tall enough. He has the length, the range.
Albert Bell can fight.
He's a good fighter, right? So as far as Tank, like I think he could beat Tank. I honestly do. Because he, like Shakur, is very good with his range. So, and I think he's also very cautious, and like I just said before, he has become very patient. So he's not gonna just be jumping into some stuff, and I don't think he's afraid because again, he's mean, and I love that about him. So I think he would just be very patient. Now Shakur, we know he's a master of range as well.
Yep.
So that, like Prize Fighter said, I think that some people probably would be bored. I think that would be a chess match for real. And I think he might be able to get it, Shakur, to be honest with you.
I don't think it's going to be a boring fight, though. I don't think it'll be boring.
Think so. No, I don't think it's going to be boring. I said I think people will think it's boring. But I think it would be a masterful chess match. And I think I got Abdullah beating him, y'all.
Shout out to my
You finally speaking fact, Shower. You're finally speaking the facts.
Man. Marky,
I agree with the lady Shower 1,000%. I think he could beat Shakur. I think he could beat Tank. Just looking at Tank's style on top of that last fight, as well as Abdullah, much longer arms. We see how Tank reacts when he respects dude's power. I think Abdullah could win that fight. I'm not gonna act like Tank wouldn't be favored in that fight. Now with Shakur, I don't see pillow-fisted Stevenson beating Abdullah Mason. Respectfully,
see, I didn't disrespect Shakur.
I'm disrespecting Shakur. To hell with him.
Good Lord.
I just don't see pillow-fisted Stevenson beat Shakur. Nah. Excuse me, beating Abdullah. Nah.
I think Abdullah could beat him, and I want to add Roach. I think that would be a good fight too. I don't know that he beats him, but if he could take Tank's power, he could take Abdullah's power, and that would make a good fight as well. And notice what he did. He closed the distance on Tank, who everybody considers a dangerous fighter, and I didn't think he would. I thought he would box on the outside. So him and Abdullah, that would be a good fight to me too.
Abdullah Mason, the one thing I always got to say, shout out to Bud Crawford. Abdullah Mason got the same dimensions that Bud got, right? And Bud was put. We don't want Bud about to go fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? With what 73-inch reach. I think Abdullah Mason got a 73-inch reach as well.
Before.
I believe that they both the same height. I'm just trying. All I'm saying, in my personal opinion, Abdullah Mason, he a long rangey fighter, understands distance. I don't know if he beat Shakur yet. I don't know. I don't know about that. Let me ask my brother Crush. Then let me go to Harrison. Let me go to D Free. Who wins that fight? Abdullah Mason, Tank. Abdullah Mason, Shakur. Who wins that fight, Crush? Crush, are you in the building? Now we going to Free. Free. Who wins that fight? Abdullah. Well, you got him top 5 pound for pound already, so I think I know the answer. But Shakur, Tank, Abdullah Mason. Who wins those fights?
I think all of them are 50-50 fights. I don't think Shakur takes the fight with Abdullah Mason though.
Shakur,
that's a 50-50 fight.
Hold on, wait a minute. Shakur ducking? He ducking?
Yes. I think Shakur's
Oh
ducks him.
Lord.
Yeah, I think he ducking.
I think Shakur's ducks him. That's a 50-50 fight. Shakur is experienced, so I'm not going to act like Shakur is a bad fighter or anything like that. But I think it's a 50-50 fight. But I don't think Shakur takes that fight. With Tank Davis, I think it's a because of the range that Abdullah Mason has. But Tank Davis does have that power. If he ever able to land it, he could possibly stop Abdullah Mason. But I think both of them are good fights. But I just don't think Shakur takes that fight.
Would Tank? You think Tank would take the fight?
I think Tank could take the fight. I think Tank.
Tank
I mean, if
Tank ain't taking that fight. He would never take that fight.
Whether he will or not, it remains to be seen. But I think he would.
All right. I disagree with you, bro.
I think take it before Shakur takes it.
Why don't you think Tank will take that fight?
You tell me the last time Tank took a real fight.
What makes you think he don't take real fights?
Frank Martin was a real fight. Everybody said he wasn't going to fight Frank Martin.
I gave him credit for the Frank Martin fight.
Okay, you said when was the last time? That was the last time.
Exactly. That was the last time, Frank Martin. And
that was his last fight right before Lamont Roach. Even though I think Lamont Roach was a real fight, but I mean Lamont Roach wasn't in the weight class, so I won't say Lamont wasn't in the weight class. But the fight right before Lamont Roach was Frank Martin.
I gave him credit for the Frank Martin fight, but and I tried my best. I tried my best to even give him credit for what's the brother who was coming up from 30 again that went blind in the fight? What's the brother name? Respectfully.
Lamont Roach?
No, the one who went blind.
Oh, Garcia.
Before Ryan Garcia, yeah.
Hector
Garcia?
Hector Garcia.
Okay, he went blind. He got hit.
That man got hit and just started lost his eyesight.
He
for a
got
minute.
hit in the back of his head, and that will make you lose your eyesight.
Hey, Dub, right side, real quick, bro. I'm jumping off of this thing, man. I gotta get my grandmom together in the morning.
No. We matter of fact, we getting ready to shut the show down in a second. So,
all right. Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Prize, give me your last words before you run away.
Hey, man, shout out to the STN, man, the People's Network, all my brothers and sisters on the panel. Shout out to all of y'all. And remember, take care of your kids, stay on your pivot, and get your money.
Salute, man. Hey, be safe out there. Shout out to grandmother, man. Shout out to your grandmother.
Hey, Dub. Your boy Melvin said, what's a real fight? Should he be fighting Jose Ramirez?
Shout out to Jose Ramirez, man. Shout out to Jose Ramirez. Hey. Shout out to Melvin their podcast. Hey man, y'all make sure I go sub to the brother. Harrison Barnes, man, you in the building? Oh, excuse me, Harrison Barnes. I said Harrison Barnes, the basketball player. But HB, the voice of reason, are you in the building?
Yes, sir, I am.
Give me your last one. We getting ready to shut this thing down. Give me your last word, brother.
Yes, sir. I'll be real quick on Mason on Abdullah versus Shakur. I think that's a bad unanimous decision because you got to chase him around the ring, and there's no way you can give Shakur any of those rounds. Or if Shakur sits down, he gets knocked out. Abdullah's mean, and he's got the same range, I believe, as Shakur, and Shakur just doesn't have the punching power that Abdullah has. And I think if those two start to swinging, Abdullah's going to catch him in between, and he's going to have to. We're at the same time, and he's going to have the power to put him down. He's going to win that fight easy, not easy, but yeah, Tank. That to me, Abdullah Mason versus Tank might be the best trilogy of this era. And I say that because Abdullah is young. Tank's still kind of young too, but Abdullah's really young. So we get them two after like a Shakur fight in the ring where Tank school maybe Abdullah surprises Tank and then Tank whoops the young bull and then we get that could be like a really dope trilogy of good, aggressive, power punching fighters at the lightweight division. When the last time that happened? Just saying. That's my last 2 cents for the night, Dub. Thanks for having me. Every shout out to everybody on the panel and in the chat. Y'all have a great night, great weekend.
If y'all need any voiceovers done, y'all make sure y'all hit my brother the HB, the voice of reasoning. Y'all hit him up. The man, hey, I'm just saying, what is Mufasa? But I say it respectfully. Mufasa, Darth Vader, whoever it is, the man, hey, he on par with all of them. So y'all, if y'all need voiceovers, hit my brother up. All right.
All right, that's what's up.
Shout out to HB, man. Crush, are you in the building? Crush, are you there? All right, free. Give me a last word, my brother.
Hey man, appreciate you having me up like always. It was a great night for Abdullah Mason, a terrible night for the Davis brothers. Um, but we will be live on Tuesday. On D Free Sports Talk and Dub Right Side. We will be doing the AFC North and the NFC North. We will be going through those schedules and giving what we believe the wins and losses will be at the end of the season. I appreciate you having me up, and till next time, I'll see y'all later.
Man, y'all make sure y'all pull up for the show, man. Anybody who know anything about football, me and B Free, we gonna be up there cooking, and I'm probably gonna be out of order. But B Free, he always keep me in order. So shout out to my brother Free. Let me go to my sister Shawa. You in the building?
Yeah, I'm here.
How it happened, man? How those fights happen? And then give me your last
How
word.
did they happen? I thought I already said that I do beat them all, but
They don't, man. I'm trying to get you back in order. I'm trying to help you. No.
What are you helping me with? I also thought I said that Abdullah would beat Tank based off his range, and that with Shakur, I think he beats him. I said, but it'd be a chess match because I think he could cut the ring off on that boy and get him.
Does he beat Keyshawn? Does he beat the business or the quote unquote beat? Does he beat Keyshawn?
Now that one I don't know. To be honest, I'd have to do some good film study and could get back to you on that one. Because Keyshawn's a little bit different.
Okay. I ain't mad at it.
He's a little bit more like well-rounded, I think, all the way around. So
let me ask you this real quick. Sis, what you got going, and let the people know where to find you and what you got going as far as your channel goes.
The only thing I got going is talking some boxing. Sometimes I talk some black. And I'm just getting back in the swing of things. I got a grandbaby, and I've been babysitting her, so we getting acclimated to all that there.
How old is the grandbaby?
4 months.
Woo! Oh, you got a fresh one. You got a fresh one.
Yeah, her mom just started going back to work, so me and Grandpa's over here, trying to get it together.
Good luck.
My channel, Shawala 77, and I wanted to say, these conversations is necessary when these kind of things happen. Don't not talk about this stuff. We need to hold our people accountable. And like I said, it would be nice to find a way to try to avoid these things or even make a separation from the YNs because I just don't got time for them. I'm so sick of them. And shout out to you. Thank you for sharing your space with me this evening.
Man, you know you're my sister, man. Ain't got nothing but love and respect for you. And when you're live, let me know, and I'm gonna pull up and act the fool over on your show. So, thank you for always showing love and respect, and you know what it is, man. I appreciate you, sis.
Yes, indeed. Peace, you guys.
Jab, you in the
Have a good
building?
night. You know I'm in the building.
Man, give me a fine. Hey, shout out! You had a great show. I apologize. I told you I had to take a nap. I got to look. Hey, sometimes you be up too late. Sometimes you got to get a nap in there. Sometimes, so had to get my nap in. But hey, I done got old around here. I got old, but let the people know where to find you and what you got going on your channel because you're doing a hell of a job. Same with my sister Shawa is. So let the people know what you got going on and when you'll be live, when they can follow you, when they can, where they can follow you at, and then when they can pull up and make the damn fool like I do.
Oh my goodness.
And real quick, sis, real quick, Manny Pacquiao, that man is all of 663 years old.
This nigga done aged even more, which is ridiculous. I mean, all day he just been getting older and older. Aging in dog years, ain't he? According to you. No, but Jab Queen Boxing. I also have a page for my shorts, Jab Queen's Short Jabs. I'm doing a segment on there called Dog Fights, where I'm highlighting the best fights from all periods of time, not just this time, because some of these guys ain't getting out here and getting to it like they should be. So we taking back in time. But yes, Jab Queen Boxing. I will be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pull up. We will be going over the fights, how the guys did in the ring, and unfortunately, we're going to have to throw in the ghetto-ness that happened afterwards. But yeah, thank you so much for having me, Dub. It's always a pleasure. And until next time, y'all know what to do. Catch me on a panel.
Hey, man, shout out to my sister, man. Much love and respect. Crush, you in the building? Crush, are you there? My brother Crush, as BBO would say, my brother Crush fell down the steps, man. But y'all make sure y'all go show love to Coffee and Donuts because every morning, Crush not every morning, every weekday morning he goes live, always out there cooking on some of the best topics that you can cook on. So y'all make sure y'all go show my brother Crush love, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up tonight. You know what I'm saying? And we had a great show. Keyshawn Davis, we just got to say it right now. We're going to go ahead and be honest about the situation. Keyshawn Davis, you out of order. You know what I'm saying? We're going to call you out of order around here. But hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? And just know, man, when y'all around here, you're rocking on the right side. Wait a minute. Before I do that, this is to the Davis brothers. I got to do one more thing, and I got to say this to the Davis brothers. And I say this respectfully.
The fuck is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
Your mama was there and you're acting like a fool. I also got to play this one right here because we need my brother Tank Davis back in, and I believe Tank gonna be fighting coming up soon. Shout out to Tank. And we got to play this one right here.
What happened? I just got my hair done 2 days ago and she put grease in my shit, so the shit was like, you know, like when you sweating and things like that and the grease come in my face, it burnt my eyes type shit. Damn, why y'all booing like I'm saying bullshit? Like this is real facts. Come on, man. I just got my hair done 2 days ago.
Swing the remix gone.
I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done. I just got my hair done 2 days ago. I just got my hair done. And she put grease in my shit. I just got my hair done. 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 Why y'all booing like I'm that boy? got my hair done 2 days ago.
I don't know if y'all been watching, and I don't know if y'all been watching the NBA playoffs, or the finals now. I said this from the beginning, and anybody who didn't talk to me, I didn't say this. Jim Irsay, the coach or the owner of the Indianapolis Colts, he passed away. R.I.P. to that great brother. That's why I say, and y'all gonna hear Lakers, but I'm saying Pacers. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Anytime you hear Lakers, say Pacers.
Lakers in 5. 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 It don't matter. Divorce court, child support, Lou Dort. Lakers in 5. OKC, KFC, UFC. Lakers in 5. It doesn't matter. Chris Paul, Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Lakers in 5. Serge Ibaka, Chewbacca, Waka Flocka. Lakers in 5. Tyler Hero, superhero, guitar hero. Lakers in 5. You can have hard, you can have a par, you can get a garden. Lakers in 5. White side, back side, sunny side. Lakers in 5. Phoenix sun, Capri sun, the sun about to set. Lakers in 5. 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 Who you gonna put on Luke?
I got to shout out the dangerous individuals that pull up on the chat. You know what I'm saying? Individuals like Shawar, Jab, Queen B Free, Marky Dan, Prize Fighter, my brother. Shout out to Cash Crypto. I didn't see Cash tonight. Crush the Legend. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna tell you this is how I look at them right here, and y'all better put respect on their name because this is how we look at them.
The fucking nobody.
That fucking nobody is John Wick.
They killers around here. We got killers around here pulling up on the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? That y'all think they nobody, but they putting hands on a lot of y'all guys that's out here acting a fool. And I say that respectfully. My brother HB as well. Shout out to Harrison Barnes. Shout out to Carol Suttle. Shout out to Mr. Chairman Tommy Hill. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you. Sometimes I gotta play.
I heard you struck my son.
Yes, sir, I did.
Yeah, may I ask why?
Yeah, well, because he stole John Wick's car, sir, and killed his dog.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all better not pull up and be out of order because they're gonna put hands on you. Verbally speaking, nothing physical. We not Keyshawn Davis around here. We not the Davis brothers, so we're not gonna fight you physically, but we definitely gonna put hands on you. Verbally speaking. Hey, I say it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? But much love and respect to my people. You know what I'm saying? I got one more drop, and this one right here. I say this respectfully since my brother fell asleep. I don't know if he fell asleep. I don't know if he fell off a bridge. I don't know what happened, but we gotta ask this question.
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. Don't you smoke crack?
My brother Crush fell off the building, man. Shout out to my brother Crush. BVO was in the building. This is what BVO would tell you.
Well, let me ask you this. Who was the best boxer ever, in your opinion? I know you're a boxing expert.
Me.
You? You're the best boxer ever? Mm-hmm. Well, who'd win in a fight, you or Mayweather?
Me.
Okay. You're better than Mayweather. Okay.
Yeah.
You or Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson is a He's scared of me.
Seriously.
I'm just telling you what my people would say. So, but salute to everybody, man. Much love and respect. What we got to get a, and my brother Picasso is in the building, so we got to get my brother Picasso.
Hey, there he is. What's up, you dirty bastard? Who's this? It's me, you dirty asshole.
Hey, I ain't never seen that. You on my own channel. This is crazy. Wait a minute. This is for YouTube right here, man. And I say this respect, but we got to get YouTube to drop as well.
Nice. I know that guy. Was it Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice. How do you know Beetlejuice?
Who's the greatest fighter of all time?
Me.
You could beat Mayweather?
Hell yeah. I beat his ass before.
That's how YouTube doing us around here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how I get kicked off my own channel and put in the background on my own show. I don't know how it happened, YouTube, but y'all need to be in order. Matter of fact, we got it. We got more drops for you.
Doesn't matter. I am the best. There ain't a motherfucker come close to me. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, people can say a whole bunch of things, but I am the best. If you ever see me, I'm the best, period.
Man, YouTube, when we talking about boxing, we just gonna tell you the truth.
When I say most people don't know shit about boxing, they don't.
Y'all don't know shit about boxing, and that's why y'all be throwing me off my own damn show. But I appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Much love and respect. I appreciate y'all, and thank y'all for pulling up. Always showing love, you know what I'm saying? And man, it ain't always easy, but we're gonna have a good time over here. And just know, man, when y'all over here, man, you're rocking on the right side, man. Salute.
Bud Crawford is a fight fan, and he's a fight fan's fighter.
The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez!
The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream